And welcome back to Hannity. Now, for the first time in its history, the influential National Border Patrol Council is endorsing a presidential candidate during the primary season. That candidate is Donald Trump. Joining us now to discuss that endorsement, the Vice President of the National Border Patrol Council, Sean Moran, as well as immigration attorney Francisco Hernandez. Sean, why the first time? What motivated your group to get involved this time?
Well, Sean, we think that border security is an important enough issue and that it's a clear and present danger to not just our nation, but to our communities, that we needed to get serious and we needed to endorse a candidate that is going to take border security seriously and put it front and center.
Yeah. Well, I clearly think it is our #1 national security issue. You know, Francisco, it's very simple to me, and you've actually agreed we should build the wall, correct?
I'm okay with building the wall first, if that's what you want to do.
I want to build the wall.
It's not going to solve the problem, but okay.
Okay, we'll build the wall.
But, you know, the
here's the
Border
problem.
Patrol.
And I understand, having been down to the border so much, that people want jobs and opportunity that America offers. And I'm all in favor of people coming legally after we have an opportunity to vet them. But right now we have 95 million Americans out of work. Illegal immigrants compete for jobs. Illegal immigrants increase the number of applicants. That drives down potential wages for Americans. And the most important issue, I'm sure you would agree, is that we can't have ISIS and other terror groups crossing that border that want to bring harm to our towns and cities, right?
I agree with you, but an endorsement by a union doesn't make us any safer. CBP doesn't care who's president. They care who's Congress, because Congress apportions the money for their raises and job security. God bless them. They have a right to endorse anyone they want, but it's not a game changer. It's not going to get Donald Trump elected over Hillary Clinton. It's not going to make a difference, but they have a right to express their opinion. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but wait a minute.
But you know what? I've said it before.
But
we're going to have to legalize 100,000 Mexicans to build a wall.
Sean, let me ask you this.
Because citizens aren't going to go to the desert and do it.
I've been in drug warehouses, floor-to-ceiling drugs confiscated at the border.
Yes.
I sat in an intelligence briefing, Sean, 642,000 crimes committed against Texans alone in an 8-year period. That's the tunnel that I saw. That's the boat, one of the boats I've been on. And I've been down there.
Deeper tunnels, taller ladders.
Okay, but we'll at least have a chance. Those are the drugs that I saw right there. I'm holding it in my hand. Drugs in a drug warehouse.
Yeah.
And Sean, how out of control?
But you're mixing drugs with immigration.
Sean, how out of control is this? And do you think the American people fully understand the scope and the nature of the problem?
But you know how to fix the drug problem? Stop using it.
Sean.
Stop using drugs. If we stop using drugs, the drugs don't come.
Francisco, let Sean talk.
Thanks, Sean. I think the American people don't understand the full breadth of this problem. We have a president who has appointed a commissioner of Customs and Border Protection who is more political than ever, and they have carved out our immigration laws by policy, where Border Patrol agents are basically letting everyone we catch out the door. So that's not border security. We need a president who understands the problem, who's going to put the right political appointees in there, and who is going to let Border Patrol agents go out and enforce the law. That's what's going to make us safer.
It is true that gang members are part of those arrested. It is true that some people that cross our border illegally, that they've murdered innocent Americans and rapes have occurred. That's all true, right?
Absolutely, Sean. We're up against the most violent criminals in the Western Hemisphere in the Mexican cartels. Gang members are coming across that border from MS-13, from every gang imaginable. They are trying to get across that border. They have committed crimes here. They have killed Border Patrol agents. And no other candidate is going to take that seriously as Donald Trump.
And Francisco, I got to believe that you want the American people to be safe. You don't want, you know, and we could figure out an immigration system to allow legal immigration from Mexico. You know how people from El Salvador, Nicaragua, Central America are treated in Mexico. If they enter the country illegally, they're put in jail or they're sent back, right?
You're right. And Mexico, quite frankly, is our tough border enforcement. But, you know, my friend, my ex-Border Patrol friend, Sam Montana, a great American, just because the union endorses somebody doesn't mean he voted for the person that the union endorses. It's a union. The union doesn't like its boss, so they're going against the boss. Yes, we do need to protect the border, but these gangs, these drug dealers, these cartels, they're going to get across by submarine, by ladder, by tunnel. It's not going to fix the problem. We all know that.
Oh, no, it'll help fix the problem. That's the thing. It will be effective. Thank you both.